like you know we really got to get paid. Toss it up just like an orbit. Horn might just get all up in your face. And it's a clear view from here to see what's next. Turn up the pressure, cooking on them like a full court press. And rebound like world peace was Ron Artest. Cause it's the LAMONT thing. Who brought the flame? I rock the mic right. This is for my people who working 9 to 5. More like 9 to 9, my grind gotta be a crime. Just trying to find the time during these trying times.
Cause I've been on a mission, cleaning up my history.
Trying to find a better place to raise all of my children.
But like a daytime soap, episodes are so boring, promoting nothing but drama.
And I can't even holler cause I was on the ride.
Been riddled with problems since I was a toddler.
Product of poverty, popping my collar. Been dropping these thoughts since I dropped out of college. So if you're living the day, cause you work every day, take a second just to remember the person inside the I know.
But it can't be
Psycho. So just feel the rage at the front of the stage. Put your hands up and show me that you're ready for the inner revival.
But it can't be
Revival.
LAMONT then S.
Welcome, Med, to 2K TV. How you doing, Med?
I'm doing good, LD. I'm glad to be here. I'm ready to get it started.
Explain to the fans what draws you into my NBA, because it is truly the one place where you can settle debates. What if X happened? How would that outcome be? So what is it about my NBA that draws you into the mode?
You have so many options for customization, bunch of rosters, and it's really, I think it's one of the best places if you're a creator. The ideas are almost built into the mode. You could swap people's careers, you could change people's ratings for the video. Like, I made videos where Celtics Shaq was good. Like, I put him back into his prime or something like that. One of the most important things for a creator is the idea. And I just think it's the best mode to come up with interesting ones.
What is it about the history of the NBA that's really appealing to you with your content?
There's a lot of unanswered questions, there's a lot of debates, which also just builds into having an interest.
Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Right on the wing, along with Okoro. Bruce Ellis out there with Walker Kessler. And it's MP in at the one spot. And for the Cavaliers, the big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Hunter. And it's Garland in at the point. Now the sand has basically run out on the proverbial timer. At this point, Greg, you're either in or you're out.
Yeah, for most teams, the future is certain. It's the playoffs or 1, 2, 3 Cancun. Teams are either building for the future or liking what they've got.
Now,
こんばんは、顔のある上限の月。
MP finds White. Just 5 to shoot. Over Mitchell. White, good.
Yeah, attacking.
マロンシャンいらっしゃい。顔のある上限の月。
And he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now here's Allen. 8 points his last outing. Garland, that's for 2. And that one goes long.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
The drive by MP. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Bruce Ellis. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the 3, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1.
Hi.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Now Hunter, after the missed 3 from MP. Garland with it. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. 3-pointer. Hunter, no good.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
And the dunk by MP.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And the shot goes in.
At 6'7", Hunter, nice handles there, showing him off on that possession.
MP against Garland. Here's a Okoro. It's tipped. Now, here's Hunter. Covered by Okoro. Allen dishes to Garland. With the shot. Hits the jumper in space.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
Here's MP. Here's Kessler. Kicks it out to MP. There's the triple. Drains the three-pointer. MP's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Garland, that's for 2. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
That's where you're so afraid of Darius Garland's ability to get all the way downhill, that when he stops and pops, that's easy money.
MP passes to White. Takes it from 10. Jump shot is good. White's got his second bucket of the night.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Hunter. Mobley finds Ball. And he makes good on the layup.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003. Soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Now, here's Ball. After the miss from MP, Ball dishes to Mobley. off on the layup.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game. For the Cavaliers, Herrera's checked in for Jared Allen. Max Strus comes in for Garland. And Hawkins subbed in for Mitchell. The Bulls also changing it up. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Bruzelis. And it's Russell Westbrook in for White. Trey Jones is checked in for MP. The Cavaliers leading by 5. So for Chicago right now, Jalen Smith is out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Williams. Then it's MP. And it's Okoro in at the 2 spot. Now MP. After Jared Allen missed from long range. That's tipped. It's taken away by Smith. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against Atlanta had a huge game. He added 22 points, and he helped stretch things out with a few three-point buckets. It's the latest entry in what's been a string of fantastic games from him. We'll see just how long he can go, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, we'll see if tonight follows suit. I'm sure he's looking forward to the challenge.
I think he'll be ready. He's in a groove. The confidence is insane. Boy, it's a good place to be.
No doubt. He is locked in, seems so comfortable with where his game is at. Boy, has he been fun to watch.
Porter, no luck. And so, MV will bring it up for the Bulls. 6-point game. Okoro kicks to Williams. Here he goes. Herrera grabs the board. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Puts it up from 12. Porter, no luck. Bulls trail by 6. A late first-round pick, Doris, back in 2022. Walker Kessler proving he was a sleeper. He has shown a lot for sure.
Oh, no question about it, Kevin. We are talking about a guy who's got size. He's consistent on the backboards. But there's an offensive arsenal there that maybe was a bit unexpected.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the Bulls pick up 2. The kick out to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touched by Allen.
And checking out the numbers for MP. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Averaging about 27 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Now here's Okoro. He's tightly guarded. And it's Smith missing. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Allen passes to Garland.
Go.
Over MP. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Mitchell with the steal. Over White. And it's sent back by Kessler.
This guy is a constant threat on the defensive end. Send it back, Walker.
Okoro passes to Kessler. Good, nice job down low.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Timeout.
明日赤い疑問符
Cavaliers. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
Yeah, I thought the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They were taking some chances on D, jumping in the passing lanes, that sort of thing, and it really paid off for them.
The Bulls making a switch here. Bruce Ellis has checked in. Well, over the course of the last 10 games, these big men have been the NBA's best at the charity stripe. Bruce Ellis, number 1.
And
form at the foul line. Sometimes we don't see that in the big fellas, but he is automatic up there.
Now, here's Hunter. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Mitchell passes to Herrera to stop the drought, and it's good on the way in.
Your heads up aggressive.
WWW.
Smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
And he makes the first. A different look now for Cleveland. Evan Mobley comes in for Allen. And it's Lonzo Ball in for DeAndre Hunter. And Chicago also making a switch. Josh Giddey's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. It's stolen by Buzelis. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. MP, no good.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
And yes, it's good. And it's 6 points for Darius Garland.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Now, here's MP. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge without fouling.
Here's Giddey. Darius Garland picking up that last. Best. No good. White with the defensive effort.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got
But it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. The forwards are Hunter and Mobley. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Mobley! Mobley with the block.
Boy, the reach. Mobley so tough defensively.
Lined up there for Allen, and it's sent back by Kessler. Here's MP, and it's good for two. MP's got the first points of the third quarter up on the... board for the Bulls.
You know, just simple recognition of a size mismatch and going up strong.
And now let's swing it over.
いやー、アクセント、オメガ、アクセント。
Hey Kevin, the Cavaliers
最近やたら網戸についてるの、恐怖、恐怖、恐怖。
pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes and you're like, man, this guy is a point guard. Back to you guys.
Yep, a tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. The Cavaliers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And that one falls for Allen. Well, one thing the fans have come to expect from Jared Allen, Doris, some acrobatic finishes.
What's amazing, Kevin, is you might be looking at the rim and there is no Jared Allen in your vicinity, and then a second later he's flying by and finishing.
Yeah.
He's got great instincts.
Here's Buzelis, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Mobley.
And you get the sense that guys are still trying to figure out how to guard Buzelis.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
ほんとそれ、恐怖。
First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all.
Garland dishes to Hunter. Pass to Mobley. Count that bucket. Mobley. He's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, Mobley very
黒いやつがもっと匂い、豚鼻、恐怖、困惑した顔。
Here's Buzelis. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell finds the high percentage bucket inside.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Here's MP, and it goes down 2 points.
Yeah.
MP's got 4 points this quarter.
If a teammate
緑のやつが電気の線。登ってる W。
those are high high-quality shots.
And he gets it to go. Garland's got the lead, back up to 8 now for Cleveland.
Come on, that is some big-time toughness inside by Garland.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Smith checked in for Chicago. And a deep three from MP. The long-distance three is buried. MP's got 13.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Garland attacking. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
そうそう、アクセント-アクセント。
Fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, what you love is the leap that Darius Garland made in his third year. Named to the 2022 All-Star team, this guy can flat out score it.
MP, Jared Allen grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Here's Mobley. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Free throw good, Mobley.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
MP kicks to Smith. Back to MP. Here's White. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Bulls trail by 8. In the corner, Okoro with it. It's blocked.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it.
Pass to Allen. Now, here's Garland. And here is Hunter. Clock at 6. Mobley outside over Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
This is why it's hard guarding Evan Mobley at times. This guy, when he's aggressive, forcing defenders to match his energy.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow.
And let's quickly check.
殺虫剤ぶちまけた W。
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Ball comes in for Hunter. And
高評価とこんばんは。カズさんこんばんは。顔のある上限の月。こんばんは。顔のある上限の月。いつの間に殺虫剤 WWW
Subbed in for Mitchell. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Herrera's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Williams is checked in. Garland, the pass to Allen. Here's Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got 6 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Westbrook finds MP. Back to Westbrook. And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by Hawkins. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Misses from short range.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Hawkins kicks to Allen. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Pass to Garland. They get the rebound. And that one. Good by Herrera. 10 points for him.
部屋に置いてるの。
Defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Outside Westbrook. On the wing, Giddey. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 58 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws.
Okay.
Officials on the call with the foul.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
For Cleveland, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
めっちゃ上まで上り詰めとる W.
Max Strus is checked in for Garland. Jones checked in for Chicago. Ball hits them both. Bulls trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Giddey. On the wing, Jones. He's covered by Ball. Williams kicks to MP. Jones for 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball, the pass to Herrera.
そのうちち。
Williams with the defensive effort. Pass to Jones. Shoots over Ball. And again, Chicago, no good. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Bulls, getting this 4th quarter started. They've got Trey Jones. Bruce Ellis out there with Isaac Okoro. Then it's MP. On the wing, Jones. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
And Ball slams it in.
Gotta respect how quickly Ball gets to the rack. I mean, If you give him the lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it quickly.
The wide open shot from Strus. Drops in the tray. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
そのうちチーンやでしょう。
Buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Pass to MP. Now left. To the wing.
チーンやね。
Here's a Okoro. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And that one misses. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Chicago. Kobe White comes in for Jones. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Mitchell outside. Shoots over White. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Count that one for Mobley.
I tell you, give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley, not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
And so MP will bring it up for Chicago. Pass to White. The 3 from MP. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. Kessler against Hunter. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 11 rebounds in the game. Man showing some terrific range. 16 points for MP.
Boy, after making 1 3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, the answer from deep. Darius Garland, have at it.
White the pass to MP. Now here's Okoro. He's covered by Ball. Outside White. Shot clock at 5. And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Darius Garland cooking right now. Boy, when he gets going, he is a problem.
Bulls trail by 19. MP outside. Pass to Buzelis. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
He's really taking care of the ball. That's just his first turnover of the night.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Allen's checked in for Cleveland. And White kicks to MP. Pass to Okoro. Now, here's MP. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
MP passes to Kessler. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Garland the pass to Allen. And here is Hunter, covered by Okoro. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, coming into the league, we knew DeAndre Hunter could score. But Doris, what's impressed you most about his development?
I think, Kevin, just becoming accustomed to the league. We're talking about a wing that's long, that's athletic, that can defend at a high level. And now that his offense is growing, look out.
He misses the free throw.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Good on the second free throw. TB1 complain about the review process. The longer the review, the more it disrupts the flow of the game.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You have the best athletes in the world competing at the highest level. And then all of a sudden it stops. And if the duration is too long, it takes the players out of rhythm. It drives the viewers at home crazy. This is something that us television people can go absolutely nuts about.
And the Bulls call timeout here. They're trailing by 22. 1:58 left here in the fourth quarter. And with this break in the action, let's take a look at our player of the game.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The team.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce.
When we hit the block, you know we really got to get paid. Toss it up just like an orbit. Horn might just get all up in your face. And it's a clear view from here to see what's next. Turn up the pressure, cooking on them like a full court press. And rebound like world peace was Ron Artest. Cause it's the LAMONT then. Who brought the flame? I rock the mic right. This is for my people who working 9 to 5. More like 9 to 9, my grind gotta be a crime. Trying to find the time during these trying times.
Cause I've been on a mission, cleaning up my history.
Trying to find a better place to raise all of my children.
But like a daytime soap, episodes are so boring, promoting nothing but drama.
And I can't even hide it, cause I was on the ride.
Been riddled with problems since I was a toddler.
Product of poverty, popping my collar. Been dropping these thoughts since I dropped out of college. So if you're feeling the rain, cause you work every day, take a second just to remember the person inside that I know. Psycho. So just feel the rage at the front of the stage. Put your hands up and show me that you're ready for the inner revival.
But it can't be
Revival.
LAMONT then S.
Finally feeling like I'm alive now. Everyday monotony making my mind cloud. Inner soul awakening, taking the time out. You done woke the beast and now it's time to get it. And deliver the sermon for the blind eyes and critics. I've been admitted, so I spit it for the people on the line. The ones that every show with a t-shirt that says Lamont. The sweat is purely for the sake of my inner soul. Let me see them hands with the act of revival.
Accurate, So if I'm doing like a LeBron and Jordan swap, I want to have Jordan play with Kyrie. I want him to actually play with AD. So there's that element of like consistency between the game and real life. And then from there, it's just the computer. Especially if there's like a Game 7 in the finals, I'll jump into the last 2 minutes and, you know, somebody hits a game winner, somebody messes up in the clutch, and that's just going to completely change.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And we look in the locker room moments before this huge game. All focus on this postseason. Real tense in there. And a potential close. So a look at our starters for Orlando. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Bulls, they've got Josh Giddey, Bruce Ellis out there with Walker Kessler. And then it's Kobe White, and it's MP in at the 1. And the Bulls start out with the ball. You look at Chicago. This series has been exactly what they wanted. Nobody predicted this outcome.
Nobody at all. I mean, to be up 3-0 in the first round as the lower seed is truly amazing. They've been sensational and definitely want to close it out here at home.
Oh, what focus from Suggs, refusing to let the hit throw him off.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And here's MP. White finds MP. A deep three. And the ball out of play. The Magic will have it. Here's Banchero. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, one thing that sets Banchero apart is his body control. The contact never breaks his rhythm.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. He was blunt when talking about his assessment of Franz Wagner. Coach praised the toughness Wagner plays with, saying, we're talking about a 6'10 wing who goes hard to the bucket. He invites contact. Those aren't easy guys to contend with. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Suggs. Chicago making their last shot. Carter, the pass to Bane. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. MP looking it over. Gets a hand on it. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, Kessler to the rescue, using his size to win the rebound, and then quickly going on the attack himself.
Inside, here's Carter, and it's blocked by Kessler. MP against Suggs. MP, the pass to White. Back to MP. Rebound by the Magic.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, this league expects versatility from front court, and Franz Wagner has really risen to that.
Magic trail by 6. On the court for the Magic, Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. And it's Richardson in at the point guard position.
Well, with his size and power, Wagner can seem unstoppable at the rim.
Bane against Giddey. And here's MP from outside. He misses it. 0 for 5 and looking off his game right now. To the middle. Banchero cleaning up the fast break.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set. Well, he's still looking for his first bucket. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Got a hand on it.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Pass to MP. Outside Giddey. Here's Buzelis. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Banchero. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for Orlando. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Richardson, the pass to Banchero. Over White. And too long on the shot. The Bulls have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, not sure I like the foul there, but Giddey was trying to get to the line, that's for sure.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Both free throws good from Giddey. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Right side Carter. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Hey, throwing that big body around. Wendell Carter Jr. can absorb contact pretty easily. Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis. Here's Carter. He nails it, and we're tied. Carter's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to MP. Orlando with the rebound. And Carroll with it. Now guarded by MP. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Here's Giddey, defended by Wagner. MP. The rebound by Carter. The Magic have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Wagner, the pass to Richardson. Over MP. Richardson, no good.
Well, the process was good. A solid look inside. Sometimes the basketball just doesn't go in.
It's good. Buzelis has gotten his second bucket.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Here's Wagner. And he drains the quick shot. And it's 7 points for Franz Wagner.
Well, that's a confident stroke by Wagner. His coaches love when he shoots it with conviction.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to MP. And there's a 3-second violation. The Bulls making a switch here. Smith's checked in. De Silva's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Richardson. The Magic have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Here's Wagner. Here's De Silva. On the wing, Suggs. From 12 feet. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Chicago has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Magic played really well. He contributed 20 points and helped their cause with 4 rebounds as well. He seemed to be everywhere out there, doing whatever he could to help his team. Guys?
That's good stuff, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Outside Carter. Pass to Bain. Here's De Silva. Left side Carter. 5 to shoot. Here's Wagner. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Yeah, Wagner doesn't fear contact. He'll take it right into the defense down there.
White for 3. Orlando with a rebound. Suggs, the pass to Bain. There's 1:47 left in the second. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
White against Bain, and there's White. That's good on the assist by MP. White's got his second basket of the night. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
So often, Suggs is used to initiate offense. But tonight, he's been on the finishing end time and time again.
Williams misses.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
Back to Howard. Pass to Suggs. Let's go with a three. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And just using the size advantage he has. I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
Howard, the pass to Hammonds. Up and over Smith. Misses the baby hook. Chicago leading by 3. To the wing on the left. Now here's Westbrook. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. So both teams changing it up here. Chicago shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. That one misses for Westbrook. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Chicago ahead, leading by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Jalen Suggs with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Buzelis out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's MP. And it's Kessler in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. From deep, MP. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Suggs. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Everything is working for Suggs offensively at the moment. This is a very encouraging sight to see.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. That's on Wendell Carter. Free throw good. MP. Magic trail by 6. Suggs, right side. Here's Wagner. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, with the agility and the skill, Franz Wagner is hard to defend without fouling.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Here's Buzelis. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. It's Giddey on the wing. Back to MP from behind the arc. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. And now it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
With that assist going to Giddey, you don't see too many guys at 6'8" with his mindset. He's a pass-first player.
Suggs with the bucket. 16 points here for Jalen Suggs.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Pass to Suggs. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Kicks it out to Wagner. Clock at 6. Knocks it loose. Offensive rebound.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
And here's MP. Back to Kessler. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Banchero.
And Kessler is a gigantic presence inside, which is why defenses sometimes elect to foul him.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for White, then for Orlando. De Silva comes in for Wagner. And Richardson subbed in for Suggs.
And Kessler is just a steady, reliable big man because he shoots a good percentage and defends the rim well.
Richardson, the pass to Carter. Outside Bain. Pass to Banchero. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Right side Jones. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Outside Carter. Banchero outside. Here's De Silva. Giddey defends. From in close. Chicago with a rebound. Giddey's got 5 rebounds in the game. And that one's good. Giddey's got 8.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Down low. Bain. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, Bain is a talented scorer. Not just a perimeter threat, he's also capable of finishing inside.
From deep, MP sinks it from distance. MP's got 11 points here in the second half.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Orlando calls timeout.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play. Get some points and give this team some...
A minute 50 left in the third. Pass to Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
Once Westbrook finds his groove on offense, he stays aggressive.
A minute 31 left in the third quarter. To the inside. Here's Black. Oh, great D that time from MP.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Guarded by Banchero. The rebound by Carter.
Tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half. Getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
The free throw drops for Banchero.
And Banchero is the total package. A versatile big man who continues to improve every season.
Westbrook, the pass to MP. Outside, Williams. Back to MP. Launches it. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got his 5th rebound in this one. 35 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And he lobs it up top. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, throw it up to Carter Jr. and he'll take care of the rest. It's that easy.
On the wing, MP. Black defending. MP, the pass to Westbrook. Count it. Westbrook's got 8 here in this quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
The 3 from Banchero. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Chicago ahead. They lead by 14. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Fourth quarter, on the court for the Magic. On the wing, it'll be Bain and Wagner. Then it's Suggs. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Hammonds in at the 4. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Suggs against MP. And Suggs, the bucket on the assist from Banchero. Banchero's got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to Buzelis. It's Giddey on the wing. Outside White. Kicks it out to MP. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. White can't hit.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Yeah, he may have had space, but the defense did a nice job closing that gap quickly.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
Outside Giddey. Pass to MP. Poke loose. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Orlando with the ball. Chicago leading by 13. White, good.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Kessler against Banchero. Over Kessler. That one rolls around and rims out. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Inside. And it's Orlando on the break. Here's Hammonds. And that one is hammered home.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Explosive move by White, going right up to the rim.
Magic trail by 15. Wagner outside. Here's Banchero. Goes back up. Using his size, Banchero gets by inside.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Giddey with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Look, Giddey is a smart player. Puts constant pressure on a defense.
Both free throws good from Giddey.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Pass to Hammonds. Over Buzelis. Hammond can't hit.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Here's Giddey. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, it can get congested in there. Giddey found an opening for the score.
Wagner outside. To the paint. Here's Banchero. Misses off the right iron.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
On the break. Suggs with it. Now guarded by MP. Suggs, the pass to Hammonds. Got a piece of it. They shoot again. And Banchero gets it to go. Banchero's got 4 points this quarter.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring out.
Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Outside Bane. Tries to break his ice. Taking the contact. Banchero.
And muscles it in. Banchero not one to shy away from contact.
And that one's good. Giddey.
Like a matador. Olay. There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Wagner finds Carter. And here's Bane. He's guarded by White. Bane, no good. Bulls leading by 17. Outside Giddey. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Softly drops in the floater.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Bulls.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
They just own this series from the start. A clean sweep and a dominant showing from them.
Yeah, super impressive. They took a hold of this series from the jump and just never took their foot off the accelerator.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for MP.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Giddey finds MP. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Three-pointer, Buzelis. That one is off. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Banchero. Rebound by the Bulls. Earlier in the game, they led by 19 from deep. MP. The rebound by Carter. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Here's Bane. Off target with the shot. They've won it. Next stop, conference semifinals. And they delivered an epic performance, sweeping this best-of-7 series.
That's what you want to do. Get out of the first round as quickly as possible. Now the road gets a little harder.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you.
like you know we really got to get paid. Toss it up just like an orbit. Horn might just get all up in your face. And it's a clear view from here to see what's next. Turn up the pressure, cooking on them like a full court press. And rebound like world peace was Ron Artest. Cause it's the LAMONT then.
Two-Way Dream is the first player to hit Dark Matter rep in NBA 2K26.
Gotta aura farm a little bit. Slow down. Let me aura farm a little bit.
Hey guys, Two-Way Dream here, and it is
Welcome to 2K Sports and Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. The playoff picture really coming into focus now. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Bruce Ellis out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's MP, then it's Kobe White, and it's Giddey in at the 3 slot. And for Indiana, at small and power forward, it'll be Mathurin and Siakam. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. And it's Green in at center. You look at the Bulls, it's a 3-0 series, and they're trying to avoid the sweep. So let me ask you, is this series over?
Well, I mean, you never know in the NBA. But, BA, unless we see something drastic change tonight, I think this series is a wrap.
The 3 is up. It's hauled in by White. MP scanning the floor. Indiana with a rebound. Nembhard outside. Pass to Halliburton. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
The frame of Halliburton makes you think he can't finish through contact, but folks, that's a wiry, strong frame right there.
Here's Giddey. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good with a layup. White against Nembhard. Pass to Mathurin. Outside for Halliburton. Nails it from 3. Halliburton's got 5.
Almost like he was sneaking out to the corner. Halliburton is not someone you can lose.
And finished off by Kessler.
Exactly where Kessler gets so much of his offensive performance done. Right at the cup.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Now here's Mathurin. Pass to Green. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. Well, you look at Williams. Just an outstanding shooter. He's currently 5th in the league in three-point percentage.
Some guys thrive on the postseason pressure. He's been an unbelievable floor spacer for them.
MP shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Siakam. Back to Mathurin. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Mathurin showing his willingness to be ready on the catch. Go ahead.
Here's Kessler. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Kessler's got his second basket.
Well, right to the rim. If there's a size advantage, you attack immediately.
Siakam finds Green. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Here's Mathurin. And Indiana again with the bucket.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
To the middle. Here's White. He's off on that one. Mathurin with some nice D. Indiana leading by 3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Oh, my goodness. How about the handle of Benedict Mathurin? That is pretty.
Giddey with it. Halliburton picks him up. Giddey passes to MP. Buries it from 3. MP's got 6.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Pacers have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Pass to Green. Siakam outside. And here's Halliburton. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Nembhard for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. And Indiana with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Green. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in for Nembhard. Westbrook against Mathurin. Westbrook, the pass to MP. And again, no good by Chicago.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 9.
Well, Russ making the great read. Outstanding work, understanding the floor and finding his open teammate.
And here's Toppin. Halliburton outside. 5 on the clock. for three. Matherin. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Chicago trailing here. MP outside. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Outside Matherin. Pass to Lopez. Outside for Halliburton. No good on the triple. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Fades. Westbrook with the miss.
The fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Top it inside. He's against Smith. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. And here's MP from outside. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 12 points in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
This is why Halliburton is so effective in some ways. That tight handle, and he is fearless going to the rim.
And here's Toppin from the arc. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Down low. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. Pass to Toppin. Here's Lopez. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 6. Outside Nesmith. From deep. Smith with the rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Bulls leading by a point, and the second quarter is on its way when we return. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Jarris Walker out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. MP outside. To the paint. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against Indiana was simply terrific. He scored 28 points, and his range was on full display. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Great report there, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Siakam with it. Still no points. Halliburton outside. From the arc. And no good. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And he jams it home with authority.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
For Indiana, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Halliburton. Oh, taking the contact. Halliburton.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
MP outside. Pass to White. It's Kitty on the wing. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam for 3. Nembhard outside. Now Siakam. Back to Nesmith. The kick out to Walker. Misses the 3. Chicago has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And that one's good. Giddey.
That's outstanding footwork by Josh Giddey. Finishing the painted area. I can do that too.
Now here's Siakam. No points so far. Nembhard for 3. Buzelis grabs the board. Pass to White. MP outside. The 3 ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And here now a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And he's going for the oop here. And Siakam with the slam.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
Some changes for Indiana. Green's checked in for Walker, and Mathurin subbed in for Nesmith. Here's Jones. Yep, count it. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Now here's Halliburton. From outside the arc. A miss there. Still shooting 6 for 9, though.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Out to the wing. Back to Jones. Chicago passing it around. Mathurin with a steal. Up top, Nembhard. He's got 5. Jones with the block. And he recovers it. Nembhard, good. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Back to Giddey. Pacers with a rebound.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
That's tipped. Kessler with it. Picked up by Mathurin. Throws it up high.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Halliburton against Jones. Halliburton finishes down low.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Jones, the pass to MP. Off target from outside.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball. Toppin. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Chicago ahead. They lead by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. Pacers trail by 4. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. We've got Walker Kessler. MP is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Giddey in at the 3. MP no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Nembhard to pass to Halliburton. Now Green. Yet to see a basket. Here's Siakam. Halliburton outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Mathurin. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Bulls leading by 4. Over to the left wing. Back to White. MP outside. Here's the 3. Mathurin with a rebound.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Siakam gets the bucket.
Man, that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
Pass to Buzelis. And here's White. Here's Buzelis. Just 5 on the clock. Here's MP. Launches a 3. And he can't get that one. Siakam with the defensive effort.
Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
For the tie. Count the basket and the foul. Kobe White picks one up.
That's a play that's all about concentration by Pascal Siakam. You've got to absorb and finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. The Bulls have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to White. Out left to the wing. Nembhard against Giddey. Drives to the hoop. Shoots over Nembhard. Oh, Green with a block.
A valuable, dogged defender. Draymond Green doing his thing.
And Indiana with some changes. Walker comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Nesmith in for Nembhard. Clock at 2. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Outside Mathurin. And he lays it up and in. And now a 3-point Pacer lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Buzelis. Chicago passing it around. And here's MP from outside. He drops it from range. MP's got 20 points.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Here's Halliburton. Walker tips it back in. And the Pacers lead by 2.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Nesmith with it. Now guarded by White. Nesmith's shot is off.
Boy, you'd like him to finish a little stronger there.
Inside. Here's Buzelis. He's covered by Mathurin. Giddey against Siakam. And that one's good. Giddey. Giddey's got his second basket of the game.
So elusive when handling the rock. What a move by Josh Giddey.
Here's Halliburton. Good D by Kessler.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Well, Josh Giddey has proven that he will have some triple-doubles in his career because he can score it, he can board it, and he can certainly find his teammates. Now it's about being consistent and efficient.
Toppin, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And here's Walker. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 5. Outside Mathurin. from deep three-point land. Chicago with a rebound. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Missed inside.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Westbrook. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. MP against Halliburton. Walker passes to Nesmith. Now here's Toppin. Halliburton on the wing. And that one's long. Chicago leading by 4. To the inside. Very pretty alley-oop.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Looking to end the run. That shot off.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
A shot from the low post is good. And it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
I just love the ball movement.
Timeout.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to...
And the Bulls shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Nembhard is the 2 with Mathurin at the 3. Draymond Green is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. 18 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
When Tyrese Halliburton is looking to be aggressive as a scorer, it sets every other aspect of his game. He is cooking.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
I mean, they play some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis. For this group tonight, their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Giddy's checked in for Chicago. And with contact, Halliburton still gets it to go.
And just one of those nights for Tyrese Halliburton. He's kept his foot on the accelerator, and he's putting it to the defense.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he drops the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Siakam outside. Pass to Green. So nice passing by Indiana here. Outside for Halliburton. Off the mark there with a 3.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Siakam with it. Halliburton outside. Clock is at 3. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Mathurin missing.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Pass to Green. Now Mathurin. And here's Siakam. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, Yeah, this guy does such a tremendous job creating contact. Pascal Siakam, give him the up fake and draw the foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. Bulls leading by 8. Inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Yeah, make no mistake about it. White can really get up. I mean, he enjoys showcasing his athleticism.
Pass to Green. Here's Siakam. Now Halliburton. Outside Matherin. Fires away from way outside. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
That was a really nice sequence there. Just strong effort at both ends of the floor.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
Back to Halliburton. Halliburton goes up top to throw it down.
That's Irish Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
Kicks it out to MP. Sinks the tray. MP's got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. All right, let's give you a look now at our player of the game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Man, he was fully committed to getting the W. The next round is in sight, and he doesn't want to let that chance slip away. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Frank Vogel had some advice for his team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Pacers trail by 15. Siakam looking it over. Strong bucket by Siakam.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam. So he's comfortable in the painted area. Does nice work there.
And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 31 points.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Nembhard against White. Pass to Green. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer. Halliburton drills it from deep. Halliburton's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Halliburton always wants to respond. The 3 does just that.
And here's him. Good! Another from 3.
The 3's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Yes, and now tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history. Siakam, pass to Halliburton. Chicago with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to MP. Over to the wing. Chicago passing it around. Here's Giddey. High arcing shot. Here's Buzelis from downtown. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Bulls.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
They just own this series from the start. A clean sweep and a dominant showing from them.
Yeah, super impressive. They took a hold of this series from the jump and just never took their foot off the
Connects again from distance.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know, he finds himself tied for second place all time in three-point makes for a playoff game. Green. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Kessler.
Well, make no mistake, Draymond Green.
And so the Chicago Bulls win the series and will move on. It's a clean sweep. They have no issues winning the series. They're off to the conference finals.
And they're playing with such confidence. I think they might be playing the best basketball of anyone in the league. They're a force. They never gave up on themselves. Everyone gave 110%, and they slowly but surely fought their way back.
Time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference playoffs. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our
we really got to get paid. Toss it up just like an orbit. Horn might just get all up in your face. And it's a clear view from here to see what's next. Turn up the pressure, cooking on them like a full court press. And rebound like world peace was Ron Artest. Cause it's the LAMONT then. Who brought the flame? I rock the mic right. This is for my people who working 9 to 5. More like 9 to 9, my grind gotta be a crime. Trying to find the time during these trying times.
Cause I've been on a mission, cleaning up my history.
Trying to find a better place to raise all of my children.
But like a daytime soap, episodes are so boring, promoting nothing but drama.
And I can't even holler, cause I was on the ride.
Been riddled with problems since I was a toddler.
Product of poverty, popping my collar. Been dropping these thoughts since I dropped out of college. So if you're feeling the rain, cause you work every day, take a second just to remember the person inside that I know.
配信終了します。ご視聴コメントありがとうございました。お疲れ様です。
When we hit the block, you know we really got to get paid. Toss it up just like an orbit. Horn might just get all